All right, I want to run through 3 examples on composites, basically finding the area of the shaded area. These are very popular problems in pretty much all the math that I've seen like forever. So what we're going to do is, this is also another very, very common problem right here. Basically find the area of the sidewalk, the walkway, or whatever. I've seen these on a gazillion types of tests that I've had to take and given. They won't go away, even through your college, even when you take your GRE after you finish that English degree or whatever, you're going to see one of these. Okay, so basically we want to find the area of the big minus area of the small. Okay, and the area of the big is this huge rectangle right here. Now the most common mistake that our students make is they want to call this 2. This length right here 2 for the area of the big. It is not. This entire length right here, you may even want to do this, is actually 17. And this area right here is 12. So you got 12 times 17 is the area of the big. So area of the big, I'll put an A with a little b in it, is equal to 12 times 17, base times height, right? So that's, well, 10 times 17 is 170 plus 34, so it should be 204. But you got your handy dandy calculator right here, so 12 times 17 is actually 204. All right, so area of the big is 204. Come on, work for me. All right. Now, area of the small is this part right here. So area of the small, we'll get rid of the blue and do purple, is basically your 10 by 15, which is 150. All right, we don't need to worry about that. So 150. So 204 minus 150, come on, baby, work for me. There we go. Is equal to the area. So that's 54, right? So area of the sidewalk is 54. Again, these are extremely popular problems. I would not be surprised if we're going to throw one at you on your test. All right. Now, again, it's area of the big minus area of the small. So area of the big is this big old circle right here. Well, we need the radius for a circle. So my radius is right here. Now, one thing that a little annoying in this problem is that we haven't constructed these last semester. We really skirted on our constructions. So proving that this diagonal is going to be your diameter, is not going to be intuitive. But it is. We want to find this diagonal right here. And guess what? That's a squared plus b squared equals c squared. 10 squared plus 24 squared is equal to c squared. Well, that's a 5, 12, 13 triple with a scale factor of 2. So this thing is 26. So the diameter is equal to 26. That means my radius is equal to 13. Come on, work for me, please. There we go. Now, pi r squared is the area of the big. So pi r squared, pi times 13 squared. So that's 169 pi is the area of the big. Come on, don't die on me. There. Okay. I still have yet to buy a new writing pad. So that's the area of the big. Now, area of the small is just this rectangle. And that's real easy to do. That's 10 times 24, so 240. So my exact answer, so area of the small, is equal to 240. So my exact area is 169 pi minus 240. And if I leave no other instructions, this is your answer right here. If I say round to the nearest tenth, this is what you're going to do. You're going to do 169 shift pi. Remember, 3.14 is not pi, minus 240. And you hit enter. And you got 290.93. If I say round to the nearest hundredths or something like that. So you would say 290. Come on. Work for me, baby. 290.93. If I say round to the nearest hundredths. All right. So again, remember to use exact in the calculator. There's your pi button. One last example. Okay, and these are very popular ones too because they make you think, what is going on here? We need to know what our radius is for our circle, which is 8, but we need to know the height right here. Well, that's pretty easy too because our radius is 8. That's 8. So our height is equal to 16. Area of the big, which is my trapezoid. So that's 1/2 base 1 plus base 2 times my height. So 8 times that. Well, 8 times that is basically 17 plus 24. 17 plus 24, enter, times 8. 328. So area of the big is equal to 328. Let's find the area of the small. That's just pi r squared. So that's 64 pi. So area of the small is equal to 64 pi. And again, my exact is 326 minus 64 pi. That is what I'm going to look for unless you have other instructions. If I say round to the nearest, say 100ths, let's go ahead and do this. 326 minus shift. Whoopsie, I didn't mean to hit shift, so I'll do 64 on the end. It's still the same thing. Syntax error. It wasn't the same thing. My calculator hates me. All right, 326 minus 64 shift pi. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so 124.94. So 124.94. There we go. Okie dokie. And now that was it. Oh, let's take a look at my daughter's new pet. It's a possum. It came to eat the bird seed that she threw out for some hungry birds the other day. And now it's coming around almost every single day. Alrighty. Till next time.